Hello and welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you stopping by and taking a look, see what's going on. Today we are reviewing my piece entitled Fire. This is the first piece of my elemental collection, which is just a group of 4 paintings that I did of the elements. There's fire, there's earth, there's water, and there's air. And those other 3 you'll see in the upcoming days here. But for right now, you get to enjoy this one. I did enjoy doing this painting a lot. I was very excited to get this project started and to get it finished. I don't know, I was extremely driven, so much that I finished all of these, all 4 of these in 4 days actually. Just straight through, and it was a fun process in that there was a large amount of repetition, being that the other elemental paintings that I had done were pretty much the same style. Now, a little fun fact for you. This painting is created using a magic number. It is called Phi, P-H-I, or Phi. It might be Phi. Phi or Phi, but it's spelled P-H-I. It's a magic number, kind of like pi. Only this number is known as the golden ratio. 1.618, and a bunch of other numbers following it. Pretty sure it's like, you know, an infinite number like pi is as well. But what I did in order to utilize that number is I measured the canvas, the length and width of the canvas, and I divided that length or width by 2. So basically I just found the halfway point, right? And then using that halfway point, I divided that number by 1.618 to give me the next point along the edge of the canvas that I would use. And then I just did it again, divided by 1.618, 1.618, 1.618. And the whole time I'm doing this, I'm also mirroring the answers that I get. So, you know, 1.618, you know, when you use that and you divide it the first time from the halfway point, you just, you know, wherever you go, however many inches you go down, you go up. That's it. And then you do it for all the sides. And then I use those points to structure not only the, you know, obviously the background, you know, but also the shape of the element. And that is true for all of the other paintings in the elemental collection. They're all created using that golden ratio. And that was another reason why this project was so fun for me, was because I got to like play with, I got to utilize the magic number. You know, it was fun to mess around with. The other fun thing was utilizing all these different colors just for one painting. Like, you might not see it, like, to the untrained eye, but there's purples and greens and blues in this too. You might be able to see them all along the bottom there. Basically, to create the effect, I just took 3 colors, red, yellow, and orange, and I created different like hues or like magnitudes of the color just by mixing in its contrasting color. And the farther away from the element that the shape appeared, you know, the darker that it would need to be, you know, to create that kind of glowing effect. And I really enjoy how it turned out on this one. Really enjoy how it turned out on this one. It was just weird because, I mean, look at that color right there. I mean, that looks like baby poop, you know? Like, it's a first for me to get used to that. To get used to working with all these like neutral tones and, you know, earthy colors. It's a different gradient to get used to, I guess. And you'll actually see here, I was so not confident in my ability to accurately mix these colors that you know, I'm going back over it and whitening them out and painting over them again, because I thought, you know, at the time I just thought, you know, it looked too much like its contrasting color. I thought I had like crossed the halfway point. You know, so I had to go back and redo it. But you know, that's part of the nice thing about painting, is you can do that, you know. Nobody's gonna yell at you. And if you got the time to, you might as well. You know, that's how you learn. Just getting these varnished up now too. They look really nice. Coat of gloss varnish on it. Makes everything pop so much more. This is my favorite part of this painting. It's just going over all those little white spots and cleaning up all the edges. It almost looks like an entirely different painting from before the lines are there till, you know, to after. So satisfying. And then to go up, or to go around and clean up all those little empty spots along the outside, along the ridges. That's super satisfying too. It's tricky because you're trying to, you know, match the colors, but you gotta practice. You know, you gotta practice sometimes, even if it is a little bit of a difficult challenge for you, or so you might think. I mean, you made that color the first time, you can make it again. You'll figure it out. So, before the video's over, let me fill everyone in on the number of the day today, in case you were wondering. Now, from what my desk calendar tells me, the number of the day today is 978. And that is the number of consecutive days that the longest recorded sneezing fit lasted. Alright, 978 days. That's almost 3 years. But then I looked it up. I Googled it. And on the Guinness Book of World Records website, they claim it to be 976 days. Which is still, I mean, it's incredible. But, I mean, what good is this? Is this desk calendar? It's just gonna give me wrong information. I think I should take this to the, I don't know, who do I take this to? Where do I go to file a complaint? I want a new calendar. I want a percentage off my next calendar based on how many days wrong are in this calendar. I kept all the pages too. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at all of them. Better believe it. And there you have it, folks. Nice, clean, really crisp looking thing there. I've been told it looks like stained glass. I appreciate that too. Wasn't what I was going for, but I really like that perspective on it. But with that being said, you know the drill. find me if you need me. Alright? Alright. Have a good night. Appreciate you. Leave a comment. You know, tell me about your day. Who knows? Who cares? Alright, bye.